Hey, good to see you again. I'm proud to bring you this entertaining replay, so get yourself a beer, get out your favorite chair, and make yourself comfortable. I'm flying with my squadmates Polaventris, Jimbo and Oki this time, about to rule the skies over Greece. I'm flying in my brand new spaded for Key-Wolf A4. This great German plane sits at a battle rating of 4.3, with some awesome 20 mils armament, good climbing and diving capacity. Speaking of climbing, that is something you always should do, as it gives you an energy advantage over the enemy. When you are the highest plane, it is only then when you can dictate the battle. Never commit into turn fights, or let yourself get dragged to low, as that will get you into a whole lot of trouble. This thing is a great boom and zoomer. Also, its energy retention is quite okay, though not on par with most BFs or other planes on its battle rating. Keep your speed high, keep your altitude, and you are untouchable. So here we go. Although I sometimes experience differently, this is a rather common thing with arcade battles. The enemy does climb in the beginning, but then sees a target and suddenly dives down on it, giving us the altitude advantage. Also, committing into turn fights on the deck lets them lose all their energy, so they are not able to climb up back again. Fucking deadly. That 190 is my first target. He is low on speed, because he is climbing, making him a rather easy target. Say hello to my bullet train. That La-5 goes down as well, so now we have the altitude advantage. Always checking the surroundings for possible threats. But like mentioned before, everyone is down on the deck, behaving like cats in a professional business selling wool and yarn. The first wave of enemy fighters has been eaten away, so here comes the next one. Now it's a simple boom and zoom game, garnished with team play and baiting. Jimbo and Oki take a first dive, and in the process, that Spitfire starts suffering from target fixation, combined with bad situational awareness. Okay, I'm having a big mouth here, missing that shot completely, but he got the idea, and Polaventris hands him over the memo. I extend up again, and do the spiral climb of shame. Then I redive on that yak, and check the surroundings. No one near so far, so I'm safe here. That was better. The A6M looks inviting, but Mr. Plum Pudding here seems the better choice. There goes your cake server. Loop over the zero and home into that MiG. Yeah, okay, he's dead. Now let's go for the zero. That is the typical prop hanger. Almost too easy, but what you just witnessed here was a perfect example of team play and baiting. Fools greedy for kills, losing all their energy, while climbing almost vertically, getting their asses handed over instantly. I can't help myself, but feel a little for them. But then again, they also could have extended to the side, spread out and try to climb up, giving us a rather hard time to beat them. Just like the slag did. He is below me and on a lower energy state, so I dive on him, forcing a head on. I start shooting way before the lead indicator appears, distributing my bursts below and above him. When he is getting closer, I start to roll while shooting, snap-rolling to throw off his aim. How unfortunate. I still need way more practice. The Faki wolf below me makes the same mistake in pulling up to me, making him a slow and vulnerable target. He's trying to roll out of the way, but what to say? Denied. I reassess the situation and fly back to my squad mates that still patrol the area above the enemy airfield. I'll let the Dornier pass to my right as the P-51 is about to prop hang below my squad mate. Another perfect bait. Thank you very much. While I climb back up, I bait the Tiffy for Rocky. He gives me the reach around and baits two other enemies. The P-51 goes for the head on. I do not commit too much into, but Mr. Sauerkraut here hangs his bullsack out of the cockpit window, giving me the opportunity to squeeze it in a rather painful way. In reverse, I bait the P-51 again, giving Oki the perfect firing solution. Now here comes a Helldiver. That machine can outturn you easily, so I do not follow him down and let him go. Now there are 4 planes advancing on Jimba's position, so I dive down to give a helping hand. Two of them break off to attack the Jew, but the lag and the Mustang remain a threat. Jimbo does a great job keeping them busy, and although the Mustang cannot outturn him, the lag probably could. The Mustang keeps turning, offering me the perfect firing solution. Customer served. Jimbo gets the lag, and the situation has turned to our advantage. Also, witness my extreme skills fiddling with that effing message box to make it smaller. The P-36 to the left seems completely unaware of our presence, so I fake a dive on the LA-5, but turn immediately after the P-36. Peekaboo. This is just another example why you always should be aware of the situation around you. As you might remember, this P-36 went for the Jew, but in the process he lost all the altitude he had, making him an easy target down on the deck. After the dive on the Jew, he should have turned back towards their airfield immediately, with AAA covering him. But as you see, he chose wrong. And that's about it. My final attack on the B-25 fails due to bad angle, making me second place in the team. Moral of the story, always keep an altitude advantage against your enemy. Do not dive down for the first target you see and commit into turn fights, as you won't be able to regain your initial energy state. Keep it disciplined. Always check your surroundings and be aware. Fly your plane to its strengths, and avoid the enemy to exploit its weaknesses. And as always, hit the like button, or I gonna shove my 5.17 kg 1 second burst mats inside your butt. Kudos. And see you around next time.